Welcome back to Media Mesh, where I give you my unapologetic opinion on everything from music, movies, news, reality TV, and much more as we go down a rabbit hole all in 5 minutes or less. As everyone and a mama knows, PNB Rock obviously was gunned down in LA, and this is quite interesting in many respects. First thing I will say is that, rest in peace to the family, of course. If I'm not mistaken, and I know I'm not, there's obviously a gang in Philadelphia operating under that banner who's currently being looked at, for prosecution. So I don't know what type of activities gang members do, but, this is kind of one of those situations where when you live this type of life, you can only expect certain things to happen. That doesn't make it right. It doesn't make it a good thing. But unfortunately, sometimes when you move on from certain things, we still have to deal with our past. Right. And we try to make amends as best we can. So I'm not saying that's the reason why this led to this. But what they're telling us in the news is that he came in there shining, diamonds on, all this money. And for whatever reason, his girlfriend thought it was a great idea to post a picture of Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles like that's something special. Everybody, when you go to LA, you get some Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. I've been out there. I had it. And granted, I was in West Hollywood. But nevertheless, also I don't have millions of dollars of diamonds either. So there's no one figured it was wise to waste time with me, which was good. And thank God. But that's not like a meal that you would be like, oh, I got to show everybody that I'm eating chicken and waffles. Like, it's not that unique. It's not that unique. OK, like, great. And then, you drop the location. So nevertheless, the story under this is the fact that a lot of you need to come into the knowledge of what's called gematria, which is coding. Well, it's the practice of letters and numbers, coding letters and numbers. There is a number sequence that's associated with every phrase out there. Well, most every phrase. OK, so it sounds foreign to you, but I would encourage you to check out Zachary K. Hubbard's channel, which is Gematria News 24, which is the channel that they keep shutting down. He's only presenting facts. And anytime you start talking about facts and real stuff, you, I guess we'll call it, will suppress that information because there's a certain narrative that's being pushed. I say it over and over, and it's a shame because we're supposed to be in the land of the free, right? Home of the brave. But yet our media is not brave enough to allow people to come to their own conclusions. You're not allowed to think for yourself and figure out what's true for you, because obviously truth is subjective. And, shout out to this guy's family. There's been talks that, some members are supposed to go to LA and try to avenge his death. Obviously, I don't think that's going to happen. It's not wise, obviously. You should be able to go out and have a meal without any issues. But at the same time, it is so much deeper than the average person understands. This whole music business is a part of something that most people can't even fathom. It is not a coincidence. That's all I would just say. When you get into this lifestyle, when you receive from the devil, you have to pay it back. The images and the words that are being presented to our children is being done on purpose. And the bottom line is, you're worth more dead than alive. When your record stops selling, or if you lose popularity, or if you don't want to play the game no more, or if you're trying to go off into the sunset and spend that money that it gave you, your time comes short. So you have to remain relevant. You have to stay with the program. And unbeknownst to you, you might have already had an expiration date. You just didn't know it because they have insurance policies on these guys. So many different things go into it. So it's not as simple as you think. So, hey, I guess we'll wait till the next one happens because it's coming. It's sad but true. Be blessed. Until next time.